Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this new school year, right? And welcome to you, John McDonald School. So, good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or even good evening for those who are not here today. But in any case, I want to acknowledge all the adults who are in the room. Maybe I have a teacher candidate. So, class, say hello to them. Hi, hello. And let's see, maybe there's the EAs in the room, like Lou. Are you there, Lou? Hi. And even Jetty. Hi, Jetty. Or Auntie. Hello, Auntie. And you, dear Falcons, welcome to this new school year. It's going to be fun and exciting, right? So, for the eights and the nines, you know me by now, I'm Miss Fallon or Miss F. Now, to the grade sevens, welcome to your John McDonald School. I am Miss Valoran or Miss F. I'm your teacher in science or in health, as the case may be. So, during the first day or the first week, I hope this is now ready with in the class. I hope I have all the science booklets ready as well as the health booklets. So, let's see for the sevens here. What do I have? So for the grade sevens, we will first deal with the Earth's crust. So I try and make it a point that there is the physical copy of the booklet, or this can also be available online. There's a digital copy. There's a link that I can share with you via Google Classroom. So think of this as a review or assignment booklet or a reading booklet as well as a homework package. If things get worse at any point in the year, there's always this physical copy of the booklet that you can just work on. So this would be for the grade sevens. Now for the grade eights, we will start with the water systems. And then for the grade nines, we will have exploring the universe. And you can see here a small or a big letter A here. This is now the branch of science that deals with exploring space or the universe. Now, challenge. Any idea what could it be? What is this branch of science? Correct, it is astronomy. Now, what can I tell everyone? Science or health? Well, if there's one word that could best describe our course, it would be the word social. Social because we're going to explore various ways of learning. It can be through DI or direct instruction, where the teacher is there in front of you in a class, or we can just go remote and just explore once again Google Classroom. So we're going to just go through the other features of Google Classroom together. And of course, I'm very big with celebrating what we do in class or what we do even online, and I tweet that. And for clarifications, or maybe you've missed some classes, then no worries. You can always go to our learning support channel. I created this purposely for that reason. And for the challenges, uh, I I think we all explore this during the pandemic. The idea of using IG or Instagram so that we could just go for the lessons learned, or maybe it's a show and tell platform for everyone to use. Now, for the eights and the nines, you're very much familiar with Blackboard. It's one LMS that we've used before, but this year we're going to explore Brightspace. Uh, Similar to Blackboard, but it's more structured and brighter, right? That's why it's called Brightspace. And the idea of flip books, we will try and explore that together. Of course, monthly quizzes, we can always do that in class or just to celebrate the visual learners in all of us. Why not use flip books? Now, and of course, flip grid. This is entirely new for all the sevens, the eights, and the nines. We will try and devote some time really in learning flip grid. And all of these are housed in Google Classroom. So you might find yourself redirected to Flipgrid or Brightspace from time to time. And you can see this arrow here. So that would allow me, the teacher, to kind of just present this to you and you can see my face. So this is through Screencastify. Now, our welcome talking points for today and the rest of the week. Greetings and introductions. I will give you time to kind of introduce yourself if I am there in class with you. And I would ask, how was your summer? And here, of course, introductions, maybe for the eights and the nines, you know me by now. Like, if you want to know more about Miss F, then visit this Twitter handle at Falcons, and you get to see me in various ways, right? Like what do I do in class, right? So what else? How was your summer? Now, this is now a sharing piece for you guys. So as you can see from here, in one of my tweets, you can see my summer school experience at Gordon Bell High School, right? And it was just a learning curve for me as well. Like, imagine how would I teach in a class during this pandemic time. So it's nice that I dealt with 8 students only. So we have safe recess, social distancing in place. When we are in class, 1 student per table. So I don't know how it's going to play out at Hugh John for this year, but I hope with my uh, experience during summertime, I could just bring that in and hopefully everything will work out for all of us. Okay, so that's me during summertime. And if this were in school, I would just pause and then listen to all your sharings, right? And what is important this week would be on the pandemic protocols. Now, what does it mean? Now, there's always a huge push for students to just follow the entry point and the exit point from the room. If we are in room 311, then you can clearly see 2 doors, right? One for entering, the other one for exiting. And washroom and recess, oh, we don't have any recess here, but lunch breaks. Uh, for every break, we should have this hand hygiene protocol in place, right? Social distancing. Now, sometimes it might be tough to really observe 6 feet from one student to the next, right? So, the advice can be the use of PPEs or personal protection equipment. But then this is a choice in the school system, in the Winnipeg School Division. But with Miss F, from time to time, you can see me either wearing a face shield or a face mask. But my concern is how would my voice project, right? So maybe I'm going to use again some sort of a portable mic so that my voice can be just be heard by everyone, right? So, and I have here a PS here, like and people ask me sometimes why do you wear a mask? For 3 reasons, right? I don't know if I have COVID, as it is clear that people can spread the disease before they have symptoms. Or I don't know if the person I am near has a child, or in your case, if you have younger sibling battling cancer or not feeling okay, or maybe caring for an elderly mom or relative or friend. While I might be fine, they might not, right? So, and also, I want my community to thrive or prosper, businesses to stay open, employees to stay healthy. That's why keeping a lead on COVID helps us all. So, that's my take on my wearing of the mask. Now, you know this by now. When you are coughing, you can just use your, you just bend your elbow this way and then cough, right? Or, of course, as always, if you have some sort of an alcohol in your pocket or somewhere on your person, then use it, right? And of course, hand washing is always recommended. And I always tell my students, do not touch the men, follow the women. This is just an acronym or a guide. So do not touch the men. What do I mean by that? Do not touch your mouth, your eyes, or your nose. Follow the women. W, wash your hands for 20 seconds. O, observe social distancing. M, mask up. E, eat well, sleep well. N, no unnecessary travels. Now, everyone, do you have your cell phones with you? I give permission now for you to use your cell phones. So just bring them out and let's see if you already have this on your cell phone. If not, you can download the free app. So this is some sort of a COVID tracker, and it would just tell you COVID alert is active, non-reporting yet in your area. So it's a nice feeling that you have this app with you. And this is from WHO or the World Health Organization. Now, and addressed to you, young people. Now, how do you maintain mental wellness? So it's nice to just chat with or video call friends and family so that you can always stay connected. Now, limit how much social media and news you consume or use. Avoid rumors and misinformation. So, on my end as a teacher, I try and give to you legit sources. Like this is from WHO. Now, another thing to just so make us feel more okay, right? Pray, exercise, meditate. Now, part of the talking point also for today and for the week would be the idea of blended learning, or I want to call it engaged learning, right? So it's a combination of in class, remote learning, and some cross curricular connections with art, ELA math, social studies, health, and phys ed. And of course, we will um, try and learn this together how to navigate the Brightspace LMS or the learning management system. Now, on our learning support channel or on YouTube, the link I will share, if I click this, it gives you some sort of a preview on what the learning management system is all about. So, and every grade level, I try to create some sort of a learning environment, and I'm always guided by what the Manitoba system or education has ideas on this one, and I try and incorporate this. So we will try and explore this together. You can see it's kind of more structured, and but you would always be redirected, of course, from time to time to Google Classroom because that's what you're familiar with, right? So now, as I've said in class, this is what our learning engagement would look like. I would be there in the room, or we would be exploring Flipgrid together, even in class or even remotely. There's the booklet. They use, going for collage, or we do a lot of this in science and in health because I love colors. Now, more on the learning support channels. So if I click on this, it would just give you short lessons or short info on a certain topic. So this is now on my grade. So how do I mark your work, or how do I put a number on the report card? And it would just explain to you how everything is done by Miss F. Now, and again on your cell phones, right? So try and see if you can download the free app on Google Classroom, Flipgrid, and our learning support channel. Okay, no pressure for you to subscribe, but if you can subscribe, then so much the better, because it easily just alerts you on uh, anything that I would be posting, right? Especially when I get sick, and everything is kind of presented in this learning support channel. And I want to explore the idea of field trips with all of my classes, but it's going to be virtual field trips. So, how is that going to look like? So, let's see if I click on this. It says here, get those sunglasses and let's explore different places together. So, let's get out of Winnipeg, let's get out of Canada, and let's go on a virtual field trip, Falcons. And it would say we can go to the Smithsonian National Zoo, San Diego Zoo, Monterey Bay Aquarium, Disney World, why not? Amazon Rainforest, or the Yellowstone National Park. And it would be nice to just go through this together. The link would be shared in Brightspace or in Google Classroom. So various points. So I I hope you will enjoy this, and I've enjoyed doing this, creating this for you guys. So the Disney World virtual field trip. This would be the highlight of all of this virtual field trips and field tours, right? And I hope everyone will enjoy this together with one another or with me, right? So that's for this one. And what else? So the idea of self introduction. I know I was only able to hear from some, maybe only a few volunteered to share how their summer went, right? Like how did they enjoy the summer time? So maybe not all of you. I did not hear all of you. So maybe it's your turn now. So through Flipgrid. So with Flipgrid, I just called the topic as the story of me. It says here. There is an attached video. This is the story of Miss Falloran this July. And then, but for you Falcons, in 2 minutes or less, tell your name, grade, homeroom, team if you're a student. So I'm now challenging the adults in the class. Join us in Flipgrid as well. So share interesting facts about yourself. What did you do this summer? What are your learning goals this new school year? Or in my case, what are my learning goals? So I want you to record your response. No, you click this button here and record your intro, your introduction. You can use your face or you can use stickers, right? So it would be fun to explore Flipgrid. So if I click this, so you get to see how. Hi there, everyone. My name is Miss Falloran or Miss. How I was introducing myself, and then on the side, because this is now new with Flipgrid, you can have a separate board. You can divide it into two. So it's just like uh, moving the whiteboard to one side and then presenting a different set of objects, right? So here, for instance, I have here my fantastic class of July, only 8 students. So with 8 students, one table for each student. So it was really a good exploration of the idea of social distancing in class. So I was really able to just do fantastic things together with my cohort of 8 students and one teacher candidate from the University of Winnipeg. So here we have safe recess, we observed social distancing, we went for engaged learning, and we tried Flipgrid. And I guess this is what's going to describe this school year for me and for all of my classes. Hashtag Flipgrid for all. So we will try and do that. So you click this, and then you can just see me talking and answering the questions here. Okay. And I hope you give it a try and be challenged with this. Okay. Now, I would just pause at this point. I'm looking at the time. Maybe we'll continue next time. Okay. I hope you enjoyed my initial welcome slash opening message to all of my classes, whether they are in class or still at home. I'll make sure that we kind of able to just connect with each other. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Ciao for now.